Hey y'all, Jamie Deen, still here in Mom's kitchen, cooking up awesome fall recipes for you. Fall is my favorite eating season. I love fall dishes. Hearty, hot, stick to my ribs, I need it. I'm doing Salisbury steaks today, and that's one of my favorite things to have. This is very easy. We're gonna start with our ground beef, and in this is a different kind of little mixture that we're gonna use. I've got fresh horseradish. I'm gonna use 1 tablespoon of fresh horseradish in here. And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of what's this cheer sauce. Like my friend at the county line in Austin, Texas said many years ago. So I've got Worcestershire, I've got horseradish, and then I have 2 cloves of garlic that I'm gonna add in here. And we're gonna need some salt and pepper for our ground beef. A little bit of pepper, like a little bit more pepper. So just gonna get in here. We're gonna, you don't wanna overwork your ground beef. It breaks down and makes it kind of mushy. So I'm just gonna twist it enough to incorporate evenly through here as best as I can, especially with our fresh ingredients like garlic. I wanna make sure that somebody doesn't just get a garlic burger, but I'm not gonna work it to death because we've got a lot of flavors that are coming in here later. We're gonna make 6 patties out of this. I love to play this game. See how close I can get to my number. This isn't like a hamburger. This is a Salisbury steak, so I'm gonna let it have a little bit more kind of girth to it. And that one's gonna be too big, I think. This is 2. I might have hit it just right. Kind of roll it, shape it, leave it fat. These are gonna cook for a while. Here's my 3rd one. I have a superpower, but it's wasted. I can normally tell you to the minute how long it's gonna take to get someplace when we leave our house. My kids ask what time we're gonna get there. And normally within a minute or so, I'm able to hit it. And also a part of my superpower is that when I'm working with food like this, I can look at it and pull just enough to where they'll all be about the same size without having to measure it out or weigh it out. Pretty close. And I can tell that this one is a little bit bigger than his brother. So this is our 6 patties that we have here. Oh, Teresa, I didn't turn my pan on. My hands are dirty. So I guess this is where we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna get these into our pan. We're gonna brown them on both sides. When you come back, we'll throw the rest of the goodness on top of it. Y'all stick around, I'm a mess. All right, y'all, you can see I got my burgers browned off. So next, I've kept some drippings in here. I'm gonna add our mushrooms, and I'm gonna cook these down just for a couple of seconds and let them soften up. I love mushrooms, and if you wanted to, this would be a good time. You could also add, I'm forever changing Mama's recipes. You could put your little onions down in here too and let the onions and the mushrooms saute together. Get all these nice and coated. And to this, y'all, we're gonna add some flour. And so, you know, flour, this is gonna be our thickening agent. When we put we're gonna put some consomme and some thinner soups in here with our burgers. So this flour in here with these drippings is gonna create a little bit of gravy for us. And you see how quick it thickens up? So I'm not gonna sit on this very long, get all this incorporated in. And then we're gonna go in with our juices. We've got a can of beef consomme. I need to be working this too while I'm stirring this in. Let's turn our heat up just a hair. Mom used to make Salisbury steaks for us all the time, and it was one of my favorite meals to eat, regardless of what time of year it was. We also have a can of French onion soup that's gonna go in here. So we've got our beef consomme, we got our French onion. We have all the flavors that's cooked out of our ground beef that we started with. We have our flour in here that's gonna ensure this tightens up. We're getting down to it. Now we're gonna add our patties back into our pan here. I'm going to bring this heat. We're going to bring it back up. We're going to get it on a boil, and then I'm going to reduce it. And this is going to cook for about 20 minutes until our burgers finish off. Man, this is going to be so good. All right, y'all, here we go. Got our Salisbury steaks have been cooking down in here. Ooh. Y'all might have caught the episode where I did some pork chops and I said I would have thickened up that sauce. I've thickened this sauce up a little bit too. But for all intents and purposes for us right here today, let's take this hamburger steak for a test trial. Man, that looks good. All right, let's see. Ooh, perfect. I love mushrooms and ground beef. How hot is this gonna be? Every time, if y'all notice, every time I do this, my mouth is burned already. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Tastes like fall. Tastes like my childhood. Salisbury steak is one of the easier things to do, y'all. Your family will love it. Put some onions in there too next time y'all cook it. Cook down some onions with those mushrooms. See how good that is. Get you about 5 pounds of rice and go to town. I'm Jamie Deen, y'all. This is good food. We'll see you around the kitchen.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.